Hello, everybody. How's it going? Where am I at? I'm talking to my guitar here. Hey, what's happening, everybody? It is Thursday afternoon, and it's time for some chord strumming stuff here. We got Phil was in first. Phil says, "Hey Lee, really enjoyed the other night, so I've come back for more. Regards from Wales." Well, regards from Florida here. Nice. Thank you for coming back. We're gonna have some fun today. We're talking about some epic strumming patterns here. Let me tell you, you go and look when you're just starting off playing, and you go and you look for some strumming patterns out there. The ones that are available are all the kind of down, down, up, up, down, up, you know, this kind of stuff. And they're the strumming patterns that may or may not be the style of music that you want to play. Sometimes you want to play something that sounds big, sounds epic. And what I did this week is I went in and paid a lot of attention to rhythm guitar players, strummers from epic sounding songs. And I took some ideas from those and made a bunch. And we're going to go through them today a little bit. This is our third video telling everybody about the Chord Elevation Toolkit. And we're having a great time with these, meeting a lot of new people like Phil. Who else have we got in here? Evans. Evans says, hey, Lee, Phil's back. Hey, Phil's here. All right. Aaron's here. Hi, Aaron. Steven, all the way from Australia, is here. James from Texas is here. Everywhere's Texas. Let's see. Thank you, sir. Enjoyed myself the other night. So, Evan, Phil. Okay, so that's who we got in the chat so far. So if anyone has any questions as we go, interrupt. Stop me, whatever I'm doing, I don't care. But we can keep doing that later. If you've got a question, you put it in the chat. I'm going to try to pay attention, not let it go like I normally do. Okay, so you know, you're playing these chords. It doesn't mean that you have to get real sappy, and you know, we can have some fun with these things too. So I'm going to start going through them a little bit. If you want to go get in depth, the YouTube video is going to come out at, it's 4:17 here, so at 5:30 it will be released. So in about an hour and a little over 10 minutes, that video will be out with all that stuff, and you can go over it again. But we're gonna get in depth with it here because you people are much cooler than all those other people. you're here. So let me share my screen. Let's see here. Let's see if I can from my computer. I'll make it easier. I'll just share it from my OBS there. Okay. Let me make this a little bit bigger so you can see it. So this right here, we're going to call this power rock, right? And all of these are going to be using chords. E's, G's, A's. That's it. We're just going to be doing E, G, and A. We're going to take all of these cool strumming patterns from different styles of music, different bands, and we're going to put it down into maybe the song that we're playing. And the song that we're going to be playing has an E, has a G, has an A in it, right? So if you look here on our first one, let's see if you can you see my, yeah, I see that there, my cursor. E is on beat 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have a strum on 1, we have a strum on 4, and then 1 again. We're going from E, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, which is G, E, 2, 3. So we're going back and forth between E and A, and G is in the middle. And we'll talk about these ghost notes in just a second here. But so if we just did the strums, very AC/DC sounding. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Now, what does that show you there, right? That shows you that, hey, we've got a strumming pattern that has a lot of space in it. Oh, Dustin's saying that again. Oh my goodness. I had to remove it the last time. I'm going to remove it again this time. So we've got a lot of space in here. We've got 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. We don't have to do strumming patterns that are just leaving space can can make it feel like you have a lot of power going on, right? 2, 3, 2, 3. But if you take out these ghost notes that I put in there, it's pretty clean. But let's take a look at these ghost notes a little bit here. So what we have is two kind of held string strums that you don't have any notes being played. You just kind of are holding the strings there. But look where they are. They are 16th notes on the and of 3. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. So every time I go into the G chord, I'm using a little bit of a percussive hit there. Little bit of a percussive hit. And it's 16th notes. Adds a little bit of epicness, bigness to the strumming pattern, right? So let's see here. Let me head back on over to the main screen. See who else we got in here. Evan says, plus we got some lurkers. Aaron says, yay, we made it to the cool kids club. And there you go, Evan. I hear you. He says, then again, I'm a musician, and that's pretty cool. With a lot of gigs. Evan's got a bunch of gigs. What was it? 4 gigs in 5 days, I think. Let me know what that is in the chat there. You know, so, all right, there. Let's see here. Okay. What's next? All right, so that's kind of an AC/DC easy strum pattern you can do right now to make your regular song sound a little bit more fun. But next, what we're going to be doing... Oh, wait, Tim's here. Tim says, are you just palm muting all those ghost notes? What I'm doing is I'm letting up. So see, we have E, 2, 3. I'm doing both. I'm actually holding the strings, muting them on with my fingers without pressing down. But I'm also doing a little palm muting as well too. So I'm muting with both hands for those 2 ghost notes there. If I just did the bottom, there's a chance that they might ring out. So I just want to make sure that I've got total control over that. So both hands. This hand lets loose. So I'm still touching the strings, but I'm not pressing them down. And this hand is catching the low string there that these fingers aren't touching there. Evan says, yup, that's right. 4 gigs in 5 days. You better start getting your exercise, man. Thank you. Hey, thank you for being here, Tim. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. So, let's go to pattern 2 here. So I've got another one here. This one, I got 3 screens here I'm trying to figure out. There we go. Thank you, Tim. This one is a hard rock funk. This is kind of like Rage Against the Machine or something like that. Something that's a heavy song but uses 16th note funky accents in it here. So if you take a look, we're going to be playing E on beat 1, the and of beat 2, and then beat 3, then the and of beat 4. So it's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. But I've been leaving out these ghost notes. And remember, like I told Tim, we're going to be doing a lot of muting here, right? So, let's see here. Where? Okay, so here's what I'm hitting a down strum, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down. kind of like killing in the name of a little bit. Not exactly. I'm not playing power chords. I'm playing full chords. It's going to sound a little different. Rhythm's a little different, but not much. So the strong notes are eighth notes, and all of the funky stuff, the ghost notes are 16th notes. If you take a look, let me go back over here, right? So our eighth note, this first chord lasts for one E, and then the second half of the 16th notes, one and So 16th notes are counted one E and two E and one E for the first one, and is for the first set of ghost notes. Then we do the reverse on the next beat. This is all beat one, this one's all beat two, and then we just repeat that as we go. We stay on E for 3 measures, and then we do it on the G and then the A, right? Let me show you that. So I hit when I hit the E coming down and I switch to the ghost notes, I'm just touching the strings. I'm not pressing down. It's hard to see from here, but maybe you can see better like this. Okay, so that is a little bit funkier hard rock. Now I've got one that's my favorite. This is from Jeff Beck. It's a Jeff Beck style. It's like Beck's Bolero. And what we're going to be doing is mixing triplets in with quarter notes and eighth notes. So the main part of this riff is the quarter notes, the strong notes. 1, 2, 3, bum, 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 2, 3, da, da, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1. There we go. But when I add in beat 2 here, which is triplets, this is all the same chord, easy stuff, right? But when I So we have quarter note, and then on beat 2, 2 E, right? 2 triplets. You can count it that way. 1, 2 triplet, 3, 4 and 1, 2 triplet, 3, 4 and 1, 2 triplet, 3, 4 and 1. You start to get an epic feel with this. It's a big sound. It's kind of pushing forward all the time. Now I'm going to put it through with the rest of the chords. What it does is it gives you a driving strumming pattern that you can use. You can use these in any song. You can throw them in as like a fill before you come into the chorus. You can take these rhythms and use them anywhere. I'm just getting them from the ones that I like, and that's what I do. I listen to songs I like, I figure out the strumming pattern, and then when I'm playing a song and I'm trying to improvise my rhythms, I'll throw some of those in there too. So there we go. We've got let's see here. Windmill is next. There it is right there. So this is a really interesting strumming pattern here. This is based off of some Pete Townsend style strumming. So Pete Townsend does a lot of this, really, really fast 16th notes. That style stuff. that kind of strumming. But what most people miss, a lot of people say, well, okay, his suspended note, is what makes his style. But I have another idea. If you'll take a look here, I've made something with all E's, and we have down, up, down, up, down, up all the way across, right? But what we do have is accents. You see these little greater than signs that are above the down up strums there. They don't happen at the same place for each beat. The first accent, what it means is you play this strum a little bit louder than the other ones, right? So for this strum, it's going to be a little bit louder. This is beat 1. Now we have 4/16ths in the beat 1. The last 16th here is also getting accented. So the first one and the last one before we ever get to beat 2. So it's 1 E and up, 1 E and up, right? 1 E and up, 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 1 E and up. Now if you look at the next set of 4, on the second half there is another accent. Now this one's on the 1 E, on the end of beat 2. In the next set of 16th notes, the accent is on the E, the second one. So you start to think, well, how does that work? How does that, they seem random. But if you look at them, if you count, you have an accent, and then 2 unaccented. So it's a group of 3. Then an accented and 2 unaccented. It's every 3 that he accents. So you have this feeling of 3s going across when your strums are all even. They're all 16th notes. They're all based on 4. So you have 3 and 4 going together. Let me show you what it looks like here. How about that? Taking a straight 16th notes down up, but making every third louder, adds interest to it. And something that Pete Townsend does in a lot of his strumming patterns. So I'm really happy with how this one came out, pattern 4, and it's a really fun one to do. We just do it over the E's, G's, and A's. You could make a song up over that. Okay, I've got one more to go, and then we're going to just kind of hang out for a little bit, take some questions. This one is pattern 5. This one is Machine March. I got this one off of a Metallica riff, right? It's not exactly the same, but it's influenced by it, right? From 1. So here, if you look, we have a palm muted version of this, and we have 3/16th triplets, another set of 3/16th triplets, and then a 16th note. Our strumming patterns are down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Very easy, but it's very fast. This is all in one beat. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 right? It's a great way to practice your triplets, and it's from a part of one that's probably the most famous part of the song, right? So let's see here. Let me show you. So we're going to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Rest. 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 you did it really fast. Palm muting. It's going to sound a little bit more like the Metallica version of that. So there you go. There are 5 epic, 5 epic strumming patterns. Are they epic? Yeah, sure. Why not? They're epic. But they come from more rock music. They come from rhythmic based music. They're not just, strummy and feel good and all those things. They have a little bit of an edge to them. Aaron says, man, yeah. Great to see you, Aaron. It was good to see you the other day too. I hope everything's going good for you today. So those are the strumming patterns that are coming out at 5:30 today. So you can check that out on YouTube a little bit later on. Let's see. Phil says this is cool. Thank you, Phil. I'm happy you're here. It's great to see you. Great to see you. And what I've been doing is getting caught up. We got a little bit behind this week, getting caught up on videos. The videos usually come out on Wednesday. This one's a day out, coming out on Thursday. And then over the weekend, we're going into the Chord Elevation Toolkit. I'm going to be updating a ton of stuff there. And what the Chord Elevation Toolkit is the reason why. Oh, wait, Ricky's here. Hey, Ricky, what's happening, man? Great to see you. Good to see you yesterday, too. Evan says, great stuff, Lee. Thank you. I appreciate it. This whole reason that we're out here is because I'm updating the Chord Elevation Toolkit. It is a $20 foundational course for embellishing chords. Now, we've been talking about rhythm here. There's a huge section of the toolkit where we talk about all those little things that you do to chords to make them interesting. All the notes that you add into them. All the hammer-ons and pull-offs and what can you do in a certain situation. We have a huge course that goes into all of those things. And plus we're going to have the vault. And the vault is where you will be able to get any chord that you need in any key, different chord progressions. Everything's going to be there at your fingertips. And you can just, instead of going and looking through PDFs that you may have found somewhere, you just can go to the vault, type in what chord you want, just click it, and it'll take you right to whichever key that you want. We've been using that in the Blues Elevation Toolkit. It's been a big hit. It's very easy to go and get all the information that you need there. So Steven says, sounds a bit like Tool a little bit. Yeah, well, that would make sense. They're all kind of influenced. Ricky's living the dream. Me too today. Well, not really, but I'm getting there. I'm caught up as of this moment. So the rest of the day is living the dream for me here. So great to see everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and if there's any questions, anything I can help you with, I'll put them on in the chat right now. I'm going to be heading out in a few minutes. I got a little bit of coaching to do for the rest of the day. But make sure you check out that video that comes out at 5:30 when we get into these things a little bit more. And it's great to see everybody today. All right. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.